Everyone. I hope you are having a good day wherever you are and wherever you're watching this from. So my practicum agency is Chickasaw Nation, which is a Native American tribe here in Oklahoma. I'm located in southeastern Oklahoma in Ada, Oklahoma. So if you want to look that up on a map, I am in Ada. But my practicum agency is actually my employer as well. So I'm doing an employment-based practicum, and mine is in child welfare. I've worked for the nation going on 4 years now. Before this job, I was a teacher for the nation. I did that for about 1.5 years, and I've been a social worker for child welfare ever since. So Chickasaw Nation, like I said, is a Native American tribe here in southeastern Oklahoma. We range over 13 counties. That is our reservation and our jurisdictional boundaries. And that's also for child welfare. We cover 13 counties and Native American children in those 13 counties. So some things we do here at Chickasaw Nation Child Welfare is we're a program that promotes and advocates for Native American families. And then we work a case if a removal happens. So child welfare consists of a child protective services unit, a foster care unit, and then a permanency unit, which also includes adoptions. And so we're very similar to Oklahoma State's Department of Human Services programs. We're a very mock system of that. I'm not sure what those systems look like in Japan, but it's very similar to the state's Department of Human Services. So the process is going to be, there's a child who is in danger of neglect or abuse, and so a referral is made. My office will receive that referral. Our Child Protective Services team staffs that referral. They meet about it. Is there a threat of harm? Is there a safety threat? Is a child being neglected or abused? And if yes, if the answer is yes, then an investigation takes place. So our Child Protective Services workers will go to the home or the school, wherever the incident is occurring, to make initial contact with this child and family, and then they'll go from there. So they're going to contact family members, they're going to contact employers, service providers, anyone who knows this family, to kind of gather more information. And if it deems to the point or deems to the level of a removal, then CPS, Child Protective Services, works with our foster care team to find this kid a foster home. And foster homes can look like a relative home, a kinship home, which is someone who's like a school teacher, a close family friend, an extended family member. It's some of those type of situations. That's going to be a kinship home. And then if none of those are available, then we do have some foster homes available. And so Child Protective Services works very closely with foster care to get this child in a foster care home. And then the case transfers to what I am, and that's permanency planning. We do assessments with the parents, then we write a behavioral-based treatment plan that becomes court-ordered for these parents to do, and that's how we track progress to see if they are doing what needs to be done for these kids to return to their care. That doesn't mean that they've lost custody at this point. We just have custody of the child. They still have their parental rights intact. They just have to do a couple of things on their treatment plan to retain custody. So if they do what they need to do and everything is looking good, they've made the behavior changes we've asked, the child can go home. We go through a reunification process, court ordered, and that's the kid goes home, and then we're done and hopefully never get involved again. That's the goal. But then you do have those cases where that doesn't always happen. Parents don't do what's asked of them. They don't make those behavior changes, and then that leads us to terminate parental rights. And that means that, this parent is no longer the legal guardian, the parent of this child. Everything's terminated on legal grounds. And so then if that happens, then we move to adoption. And I get to work adoptions too. And so I carry the case through the life of adoption as well. So that's what we work for. That's kind of child welfare for Chickasaw Nation in a very short segment. But like I said, it mocks the state's system pretty well. And like I said, I don't know what that is for Japan, but I imagine it's very similar. So that is my practicum agency, but also my day-to-day job, because I'm very thankful and very lucky that I get to do it at my employer. So